Colorado High School Activities Association softball is on 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network from Joslyn Needham Field. It's a Patriot League clash as the visiting Valley Vikings take on the Brush Beat Diggers. I'm John Beltran with Evan James. We're not going to waste any time here because this game is about to get underway at 4:02. Evan, game time temperature is?
It's got to be at least 85. I don't know.
93 degrees.
93.
That was a horrendous guess, but it's okay. We'll test you a little bit later on. Wow.
We're in the shade, though, John. I mean, today,
We had to. I can't take it anymore out in the sun. I got all this water. Bailey Segura is the opening hitter. This team is 3-4 going in. The Beat Diggers at 1-1, hitting for the right side. And the pitch. And that bounces in. 1 ball and no strikes. Opening pitch brought to you by Buildings by Design. When it comes to experience, Buildings by Design, the very best in the business, and that's a strike. Quality, commitment, and experience makes Buildings by Design the only choice when it comes to your next project. Buildings by Design, a ball and a strike. Fouled to the backstop. Going for the water quick, man.
Yeah, I mean, it is a hot one today, but a little hotter than I expected, obviously.
1 ball and 2 strikes to the opening hitter here for Valley. And Braylon Rule delivers. That is low, down and in. We'll get to the starting lineup here in just a second. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The catcher for Brush is Amaya Bruno. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. On a ball down in the zone, and Segura strikes out. 1 down for Kaya Grant, the pitcher. Batting third is the shortstop, Hannah White. The fourth hitter is the second baseman, Tori Damian. Batting fifth for Valley is Kendall Lord, the catcher. Olivia Lawing, the third baseman, hits 6th. Victoria Blanco bat 7th. Trinity Horseman Getman hits 8th. That bounces in. Brianna Mercado hits 9th, the right fielder. Olivia Gillick at first for Brush. Delaney Draggart at second. Third baseman Mason on Ryan. In between them is Avery Lefevre at short. Harley Holdren in left. The center fielder is Carly Tatalini. In right is Nevea Tolentino. Swing and a miss. Behind the plate, as I mentioned, Amaya Bruno. 1 ball and 1 strike.
You know, from this angle, John, it looks like Amaya's having a little trouble locating that ball as it's coming in.
Oh, for the pitcher. You mean catching it?
Yeah.
The pitch. And that's in the dirt. Ball 2, strike 1. Valley in their white uniforms with the black pants, and Beat Diggers with the black and the gold jerseys and the maroon numerals and lettering. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out, just underway. Here from Joslyn Needham, the opener for the Beat Diggers at home. Swag and a miss just above belt level. The count levels at 2 balls and 2. Check it. 1 ball and 2 strikes. No, it is 2 and 2. It's level. And Braylon Rule delivers. Swing and a miss on a pitch away. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts. Here is Hannah White.
Braylon doing a great job today so
go.
far. I mean, she's gained some confidence in herself and looks like she's delivering nicely.
So far, so good, and she's capable. She's done this in the past. It's just stringing together starts like this that has been the challenge. The pitch, that is a little bit down and in. A ball and no strikes. Beat Diggers not back in action until Saturday in Strasburg against the Indians, 11 a.m. on 10-10. And the 1-0. Swung on, grounded up the middle. Second baseman has got it easily. The throw to first is right there by Delaney Draggart. And it's a 1-2-3 inning as Draggart makes the play. Let's head to the bottom of the first inning. The Vikings do not score, and the Beat Diggers are coming to bat. As you're listening to Brush Beat Diggers softball right here on 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network.
The Beat Diggers starting lineup is brought to you by Equitable Savings and Loan. Mobile banking on the go makes banking easier for you when you're on the go. Check it out today.
All right, here we go with the Beat Diggers. Batting first is Braylon Rule. And the pitch. And the changeup is there for a strike. Wow, nice looking pitch there by Kaya Grant. Carly Tatalini hits second as the starting lineup, as Evan mentioned, brought to you by Equitable Savings and Loan, up and away.
That was the second time she went with that changeup. It looked like it just didn't fall as far as she wanted it to.
Here's the wind and pitch in the dirt. Two balls and one strike. Here's the wind and offering in the dirt. Three and one.
And John, you know, as I'm looking out here, I'm seeing some new faces for Valley I haven't seen before, so it must be slightly younger, but...
Oh, yeah. And the pitch swung on and lifted into shallow left center field, coming in to her left and making the grab for the out on the 3-1 pitch is Victoria Blanco, and there's one down. Nice job of Luar coming back. We'll get to the rest of the Beat Digger lineup.
Number 6, Harley Tatalini.
Here is Carly Tatalini. Tatalini had a couple of hits. In fact, she's had a hit in each of the first two games. Here's the wind and offering. And that is a little bit low and away. I thought I was going to give her a strike there. One ball and no strikes. Mason Unrein hits third. Harley Holdren, the left fielder, bats fourth. Nevaeh Tolentino in right hits fifth. Amaya Bruno bats sixth. The seventh hitter's Avery Lefevre. And that pitch is down and away. Olivia Gillick, the first baseman, hits eighth. And Delaney Draggart will hit ninth. Defensively, Trinity Horseman Getman at first for Valley. Tori Damian at second. Third baseman Olivia Lawing. In between them at short is Hannah White. Blanco in left, and that pitch is up and in. In center is Bailey Segura. Right field, Brianna Mercado, and Kaya Grant is actually on the mound. Luark behind the plate. 3-0. To Tatalini. No score, bottom of the first inning. And the pitch. That is ball four outside. Pitch up and away.
Now batting third baseman, number 9.
And John, look who's behind the plate umpire. Isn't that our friend, Mr. Kevin Fergus?
That doesn't look like Kevin right there.
No, that's Kevin.
Behind the plate. Behind the plate. Swing and a miss. I thought you meant behind the plate. Oh, behind the plate umpire. I got it. No balls and one strike. That is Kevin Fergus. And the pitch. Squaring to bunt. Lays it down foul. Third base side. Count is at 0-2. Stand my back already starting to get to me here. No balls, two strikes, one out. Bottom of the first inning. No score with Valley and Brush. Beat Diggers looking for their second win in 3 games. Valley's at 3-4. The offering. Swing and a miss in the dirt. Base is occupied. That should be out. Is that not the rule? And so I guess it's a different rule. All right. So she's on via the straight. Yeah, base was occupied. Okay, I thought the softball and the baseball rule were the same. So she is out. 2 down on the strikeout of Unrein.
Number 2, Harley Holdren.
Harley Holdren, the only senior for the Brush Beat Diggers.
And she's batting in the 4-hole. The pitch swung on and grounded up the middle on 2 hops. An easy play for the shortstop. White throws out Holdren. We'll keep it right here. As the inning is over, no runs for the Beat Diggers. No hits and a base runner left. We head to the second inning.
Morgan Community College. MCC is here to make your dreams become a reality for both traditional and non-traditional students. Check them out today at morgancc.edu. Beat
Diggers once again will be back in action coming up on Saturday, 11 a.m. in Strasburg against the Indians. How'd your little rodeo trip go? Or?
It went good. It was definitely hard. I got some bruises, and
Well, you asking for it.
I did. It was a lot of fun though, and that's all I can ask for, you know.
Yeah, good, awesome. Well, the first inning went quickly. How about the next 6 to go quickly?
Hey, that sounds good with
a
me.
B-Digger victory.
Yeah, sounds amazing.
Braylon Rule struck out 2 in the opening inning. Oh, man.
Mike Bruno still seems to have that. I mean, if you look at her as she's warming up, it's like she loses it once it comes straight into her chest.
Well, it's her first home game as the varsity catcher, so she'll have to adjust. Here's Tori Damian playing second. First hitter here in the top of the second inning for Valley. And Braylon Rule comes home. Bounces it in, a ball and no strikes. The B-Diggers were a Final Four team 1 year ago, but that was a much different team. Braylon Rule and Carly Tatalini, the lone returning starters. And the pitch swung on and chopped on the right side and right to the pitcher for the out as Braylon Rule retires. The Valley hitter, Tori Damian, 1 down. Well, she is looking good there, Evan.
She is. Valley came here today with their black pants and white shirt with the black sleeves, as that's a strike right down the middle.
To Kendall Luark, who is the catcher today at the knees. No balls and a strike. I'm John Beltran with Evan James. And the offering. Hi. I meant H-I-G-H, not H-I. I'm saying hi to you. Has the temperature changed much?
No.
No, it's still at 93. And the 1-1 pitch, swinging in a foul to the screen.
So, John, I mean, you know, a little old. I got to ask you, how you feeling?
I'm okay for an older guy. We'll find out in the next 5 or 6 innings.
All right.
A little tight right now, but if I can loosen up, trying to get some water through me to get things functioning better. 1-2 pitch. Upstairs, and it's 2-2.
Yeah, I know how that is.
2 balls and 2 strikes. And Braylon Rule comes home. Strike 3 called, outside corner, 2 down. 5 up, 5 down for the Valley Vikings.
Great pitch there by Braylon Rule.
Phenomenal. That'll bring up Olivia Loing. A freshman, the pitch. A strike right there on the outer half at the knees. It's 0-1. No score in the top of the second inning. And the delivery. Swing and a miss. 1 pitch away from her 4th strikeout. No balls and 2 strikes with the bases empty. And the offering, and that's low. Ball 1, strike 2. The B-Diggers had a base runner in the bottom of the first inning. Looking for another 1-2-3 frame. The pitch up and away. Ball 2, strike 2. Victoria Blanco, the left fielder, waits to hit next. And Braylon Rule looks in the pitch. Swing and a miss. And that is a 1-2-3 inning. Once again for Braylon Rule. 4 strikeouts through 2 innings. 1 1/2 innings have been played here from Jocelyn Needham Field and Brush. The B-Diggers nothing. The Valley Vikings nothing. It's a 1-minute break on 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. John Beltran back with Evan James, apparently who had a connection issue. Trying to run through another break here. Nonetheless, bottom of the second inning, no score. And let's see who the Bee Diggers will be sending up here. It'll be Nevaeh Tolentino, Amaya Bruno, and Avery Lefevre, 5, 6, and 7. Tolentino was 1 for 3 in the 18-0 victory on Thursday against Resurrection Christian. Evan, you know everybody here?
I mean, yeah. I mean, there's probably some freshmen that I don't know.
Okay. I know. Just checking in.
Leading off your Bee Diggers at the bottom of the second inning.
All right, so here we go with Tolentino. Both teams lost to University by 12 runs, so that's the commonality. The Bee Diggers lost 13-1, and Valley lost 12-0. So here we go with Kaya Grant to deliver the first pitch at the bottom of the second inning. And that one is swung on and missed. Took something off it, up and away. No balls and 1 strike. Tolentino, Bruno, and Lefevre in the second. Hitting from the right side. She got that front foot a good several inches out in front of the plate. Changeup is swung on, lifted into shallow left field, and caught! Oh, a sliding catch down the line by Blanco, and there's one down. A tremendous defensive play, robbing Tolentino of a base hit.
And I have to say that was very, very athletic. I mean, lined out for that one.
Well, she hit the ball off the end of the bat, so that ball was sinking pretty quickly, but Blanco showing a lot of range to her right along the line. Here's Amaya Bruno. Bruno was in the 4-hole against Resurrection Christian. Tom Odell has changed his lineup around in every game this year. The pitch. Swung on, grounded to short. Should be a routine play by White. Throw to first, 2 down. And Bruno is retired on 1 pitch.
That'll bring up Avery Lefevre.
Lefevre hitting .250 this season. 1 for 3 against Resurrection Christian. Another right-handed hitter for Brush. And the pitch. That's in the dirt. A ball and no strikes. Valley still does not have a base runner. The Bee Diggers had 1 in the first inning. And look how far out in front of the plate Lefevre is just guarding against that changeup. Swung on and lifted into left center field. Blanco to her left, still moving, and he makes the catch. She makes a nice running catch in the gap, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Kaya Grant. 2 innings are complete. Quick moving 2 innings here from Jocelyn Needham. No score between Valley and Brush on 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. 7, 8, and 9 for the Bee Diggers. Or check that for the Vikings here in the 3rd inning. I'm John Beltran with Evan James. And it'll be Victoria Blanco, Trinity Horseman Getman, and Brianna Mercado. 4 strikeouts for Braylon Rule. We have played just about 20 minutes of softball. Pretty quick first 2 innings.
That's the way we like it, don't we?
100% when the temperature's nearly 100%. 93 degrees at first pitch, 93 degrees in the 3rd inning. Here's the wine and offering. Swing and a miss on a pitch at around ankle level. No balls and a strike. Here to Victoria Blanco. Very good defensive left fielder. We've already seen that just in the 2nd inning alone. And Braylon Rule delivers. That is a strike. Belt high right there. No balls and 2 strikes. The Bee Diggers in their brief history have been at 2 state title games. Last year a Final Four team. And the 0-2. Swing and a miss. 5 strikeouts for Braylon Rule as Blanco goes down on 3 pitches.
And I cannot say enough how different this is than seeing her play against University, my last game that I was helping you with.
Right, yeah, she struggled in that game, but so did the entire team.
Yeah.
Here is Getman, the pitch. Right there for a strike, down the middle, thigh high, and it's 0-1. To the first baseman, Trinity Horseman Getman. Another right-handed hitter here for Valley, and the offering. Swung and a foul to the screen. No balls and 2 strikes. 1 out and the base is empty. In the top of the 3rd inning in Brush. And Braylon Rule looking for her 6th strikeout. She has got it right there inside corner, knee high, and there's 2 down. Well, I've never seen her pitch better.
Yeah.
Not through 2 2/3 innings, that's for sure. Here is Brianna Mercado. And Braylon Rule delivers. Bounces it in. A ball and no strikes. Again, with a young, inexperienced team behind her, she's going to have to carry a lot of the load because she has the experience from a year ago. And the 1-0 pitch. That is right there for a strike on the outer half at the knees. Count evens at 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 down, bases empty, top 3, no score. With Brush and Valley in Brush. And the offering. Swung on and chopped right side. Draggart, the second baseman, is going to misplay it. It's an error. Well, that was a pretty routine play, but she didn't get that glove down, hit off the top of the glove. First base runner there for, and that's what I mentioned last week.
Yeah.
Is that's why Braylon, she doesn't have the defense she did a year ago because they had all those seniors. So they're going to make some errors behind her. And that's the first of the game. Here's Segura. And even though it's a routine play, those mistakes are going to happen. The pitch swung on, chopped right side, foul along the line. No balls and a strike. And you know Coach Odell, if he has a player that's struggling, he'll stick with a player, but not for too long. He wants to make sure that by midseason, everybody's in the right position in the lineup and on the field. And the offering. And that one to the screen. A wild pitch will send the runner to second base in Brianna Mercado. 1 ball and 1 strike. A runner in scoring position for Valley, and this is the leadoff hitter in the lineup. The pitch, swing, and a tipped foul to the screen. Ball 1, strike 2 to Bailey Segura, who struck out swinging her first time up. Tolentino checked that. The pitch swung on and fouled off to the right. Bruno was laying that glove up high, almost like shielding the sun with her glove. Remains at 1-2 to Bailey Segura. Neither team with a legitimate threat so far. And the pitch. And that one sails to the screen. Runner to third. There's the throw late. Second wild pitch of the innings to the same hitter. On deck is Kaya Grant. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 2 down, a runner at third. And Braylon Rule comes home. Called strike 3 right there. Braylon Rule again racking up strikeout after strikeout after strikeout. And Braylon Rule now has 7 in the game. No runs for Valley, no hits. There was a beat digger error. And a runner left at third, 2.5 complete. No score on 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. A senior in high school, Evan James, with a senior citizen in some accounts, John Beltran. Bottom of the 3rd inning. And there is no score with Brush and Valley. The Beat Diggers coming up here with the bottom of the lineup, 8, 9, and 1, Gillick, Draggart, and Rule. Let's see, Olivia looking for her first hit. In fact, Jillick is looking to put the ball in play for the first time this season. 0 for 4 with 4 strikeouts. The pitch. Off the glove of the catcher, Luark to the screen. 1 ball and no strikes.
Premier Farm Credit understands production ag and has been serving our rural communities for over 100 years.
That is swung on and popped out to the shortstop. Nice play. Hannah White to her right on that little flare. 1 down in the 3rd inning.
And they have locations in Sterling, Fort Morgan, Yuma, and Holyoke. That is Premier Farm Credit.
Here is Delaney Draggart. Draggart is hitting .333. And the pitch, swinging a foul to the backstop. No balls and 1 strike. Followed by Braylon Rule. 1 down and the bases empty in the 3rd. No score. And the pitch, down and in. A ball and a strike. I'll be calling your mother. Make sure you take a shower.
No, I will.
Okay, I just want to make
I'm
sure.
gonna be sweating profusely after this one.
Yeah, well, I know. You mean you're high school kids. Yeah. Swinging a foul. Yeah, you're more mature than I was in high school. Ball and 2 strikes.
And just get this, I got to leave for a bear and elk hunt tomorrow.
Oh,
So I better get a shower before then.
yeah,
That's 5 days without it.
no doubt. I can smell it already. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. The pitch. Change up is grounded to short. Hannah White charges, fields, throws, 2 down. Delaney Draggart is retired. Here is Braylon Rule. You know what they call this, Evan?
What do they call it, John?
It's a pitcher's duel. Right? I mean,
Okay.
no score, right?
Yeah,
Not
that's
too many
true.
base runners. All right, Braylon Rule popped to left to Victoria Blanco. The pitch, changeup is a strike at the knees. No balls and 1 strike. Here to Braylon Rule. The Bay Diggers have had 1 base runner in the first 2 2/3 innings. The offering, that's right there, strike 2. Thigh high to the opposing pitcher. No balls, 2 strikes. She'll step up in the box a little bit. That way she gets a hold of that changeup. The pitch swung on and lifted a short, and that's going to be caught by Hannah White. It's a 1, 2, 3 inning again for Kaya Grant. 3 innings are in the books. Nearly halfway through. Valley nothing, Brush nothing on 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network.
The final sod available is on the horizon. For 3 decades, Horizon Turf Nursery has been the provider of high-quality sod. But they don't stop there. Their expertise in the growing, care, and installation of sod guarantees your experience there will be a positive one. Horizon Turf Nursery provides a wide variety of grasses to suit most applications. Concise, easy-to-understand information concerning installation care and maintenance. For high-quality sod for your residence or business, call Horizon Turf Nursery today.
Who doesn't love being number 1? When your team's dominating the standings, or your favorite band rocks the charts at number 1, it feels good, right? Kind of like how it feels when you have auto insurance with State Farm. Because making you feel like number 1 is an honor your local State Farm agent takes seriously. Through the good times and not so good, your State Farm agent's proud to be here to help life go right.
Contact Greg Mullen at 209 Clayton Street in Brush or call 842-4555.
It's the Brush Big Leaguers on.
Top of the 4th inning, pitcher number 2. Kaya Grant.
Let's head to the 4th inning. I'm John Beltran, the narrator for the previous commercial, with Evan James. Time for the question of the game. Evan, how you doing?
Oh, I mean, I can't complain. It's a nice day. I have my dog under me, and man, it's just, I'm feeling good.
Okay, that's enough of that. The pitch swung on and lined and caught by the first baseman, Olivia Gillick, on a late swing there by Kaya Grant. There's one down.
Now batting shortstop.
And
Hannah.
here's the question for Evan James. Question number 2. How many base hits in this game so far combined?
2.
0 base hits. Pay attention to the game,
I'm
please.
sorry.
Here's the wind and the pitch to Hannah White. Just a little bit high. 1 ball and no strikes. That's about 3 or 4 that Braylon unleashes. Luckily, nobody on base there. Would have been a ball to Shaq. That's how high that was. And the 1-0. That is on the outside corner, strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. No score, top of the 4th inning. In a very quick-moving game so far here between the Bee Diggers and Vikings. Swing and a miss. 7 strikeouts so far for Braylon Rule. She's all pumped up out there. She could set a career high in this game the way she's going.
Yeah.
We'll have to check the numbers. 1-2 pitch. Down and away. Ball 2. Strike 2. Awaiting the pitch is Hannah White. The offering way outside. Hannah White grounded out to the second baseman, Draggart. And the pitch swung on and lifted down the right field line. Long run for Tolentino along the line, foul territory, and can't make the play. It's just a foul ball.
She was almost there, though.
Well, she stuck the glove out too early. If you're going to have any chance of making a play, you got to keep running, then stick the glove out last minute.
Yeah.
She made a nice effort, but you cannot run with the glove stuck out until the very last second because you lose ground there. 3 balls and 2 strikes. The pitch swung on and chopped right back to the mound. The pitcher ruled the first low throw, and it gets underneath the glove of Gillick. And the second is White. That'll be an error. Second one for the Bee Diggers.
Now batting second baseman number 22, Tori Damien.
Runner in scoring position on the low throw.
And that's the second one that's made it on the air.
Yep, and both in scoring position. Here's Tori Damien. Still no hits in the game by either side. The pitch swung on, chopped right side. Draggart has got it, and underhands to first for the out. 2 down.
Now batting catcher number 4, Kendall Lewart.
Here's Kendall Luark, who struck out looking her first time up. Well, Valley's starting to make some contact here. They're going to somehow read Braylon at some point. She's been too good so far. Can't throw a wild pitch now. It'll produce the game's first run, and that's a strike on the inner half. It's 0-1.
I think Braylon knows that she's got to protect here. I mean, you don't want to get behind, especially in a fast-moving game like this.
No balls and 1 strike. No score, top 4. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2. 1 pitch away from getting out of a jam. The offering just outside. A ball and 2 strikes to Kendall Luark. 34 strikes, 17 balls for Braylon. That's excellent.
Yeah, it is.
That's what we have not been seeing consistently. The pitch swung on, grounded up the middle. Base hit into center field for Luark. And that's the first hit of the game. Scoring is Hannah White. That's an unearned run. And Valley leads Brush 1-0 in the 4th inning.
Now batting third baseman number 13, Olivia Long.
Olivia Lawing struck out her first time. That's why you have to play clean defense.
Yeah.
Courtesy runner at first. Let's see. I don't know if that's... that's Trinity Schoenman. Trinity Schoeneman. And the pitch swung on, grounded, foul down the first base side. No balls and 1 strike. Well, in a well-pitched game, sometimes that's what happens. You take advantage of a mistake. And the offering. And that is off the glove of the catcher, Bruno. To second is the base runner, Kendall Luark. Another runner in scoring position. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 on, 1 across, and 2 outs. And the pitch. That is right there for a strike on the inner half at the knees. 1-2. She was 1 strike away from keeping this at a 0-0 game. And the pitch to Loing. Up and away.
Almost got her to swing on that one. She was thinking about it.
Definitely thinking about it. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Braylon Rule with the offering in the dirt. Nice scoop up by AB. 3-2. On deck is Victoria Blanco. Not related to Hannah White. Do you get that one? You do. Okay.
Yeah,
you got
now
the
I do.
translation.
Now I
Swung
do.
on, grounded foul, right side.
Had to think about it for a minute.
Yeah, no, it wasn't even a joke. I meant that seriously because she's not related. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 1-0 Valley in the 4th. Olivia Loing awaits the pitch. Swung on, grounded weakly, right side. The first baseman, Gillick, steps on the bag. And Valley is retired in the 4th inning. They pick up a run, though, on a base hit. There was a huge Brush error and a base runner left. To the bottom of the 4th we go. It's Valley 1, Brush nothing on 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network.
Eastern Plains Sports
Center fielder, number 6,
All right, let's go to the bottom of the 4th inning.
Tatalini.
You know, it's not often we get 3 generations of a family right in front of us, but we get Brian and Kyle. Oh, nice. Otto. I love that name.
That's a cool name.
That is, even better. Harley Tatalini with the jump shot there. Not Tatalini, Otto. And the pitch is down and away. 1 ball and no strikes. Tatalini walked her first time up. 1-0 Valley, bottom of the 4th inning. And the pitch. And the changeup is a strike. On the outside corner, it's 1-1. Tatalini, Unrein, and Holdren. Only 1 hit of the game, an RBI single by Kendall Luark in the top of the 4th inning. And the right-hander, Kaya Grant, comes home. Changeup, right back to the mound on 1 hop to throw to first, 1 out. She had Tatalini way out in front there.
Yeah. Good stretch, though.
Mason Unrein struck out swinging. Very good stretch. See how they're moving up in the box to guard against that changeup. So it's treated like a fastball. The pitch. That's a changeup. Grounded to third. That's foul. That is a foul ball. Way out in front again.
Third baseman there almost started touching it before it went foul.
It was close. Evan, has it gone up, down, or the same?
I'm going to say the same.
93 degrees. You are right on after your inauspicious prediction to begin the game. Swung on, fouled off to the right. No balls and 2 strikes. An unearned run has produced the game's only run. Mason Unrein in an 0-2 hole. On deck is Harley Holdren, daughter of Jason and Sally. And the pitch in the dirt. 1-2. It's not senior night, John. You don't have to go through the whole thing that I just did there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, you missed the college part.
Yeah,
so
good point.
You're
Good
doing
point.
fine.
Number 3 hitter in the lineup. And the pitch. Change up, grounded to short, and it goes right off the glove and underneath the glove of White. It'll be an error. That is an error, the first of the game for Valley.
Number 2, Harley Holdren.
Let's see if the Bee Diggers can take advantage. We've had more errors than hits in a game. 3 errors, 2 by Brush, 1 by Valley, and the Bee Diggers don't have a hit, and Valley has 1. Harley Holdren grounded to short her first time up. And the right-hander, Kaya Grant, delivers. Low, runner going to second. The throw, and she's in there. A stolen base. And the count is at 1 ball and no strikes. Steal there for Unrein. And awaiting the pitch, here it is. Swung on and fouled to the screen. 1-1.
Bee Diggers definitely want to come back and score a run on these Valley Vikings here.
Yeah, they trail 1-0. The offering in the dirt. Runner going to third, and the throw late. Unrein into third on the wild pitch. 2 balls and 1 strike. In the bottom of the 4th inning. The pitch. Swung on, grounded to short. Base hit into left field. A dive by White. Unrein scores, and the game is tied at 1.
Good job by Harley Holdren there, making that bat on ball there.
Tolentino popped to left on a great play by Victoria Blanco along the line. So the Bee Diggers get the run back. That's an unearned run. The pitch. Change up, popped up, fouls territory, and it lands along the first base side, and it's 0-1. No balls and 1 strike.
There's not a breeze here per se. I mean, it sometimes picks up, but it's pretty dead.
You're telling me. There's not much. The flag is pretty limp out in center field. The flags, the pitch. Swung on and driven into right center field. That's going to drop for a base hit. Holdren steps on second, headed for third, and it's first and third. Second hit in as many bats there. Nevaeh Tolentino comes through.
Catcher number 22, Amaya Bruno.
Amaya Bruno grounded to short her first time up.
And the Bee Diggers starting to make a nice bat on ball here.
Yep. That's called contact.
Yeah.
I think she's not really going to bunt here. Squaring to bunt. Takes it for a strike. Runner to second. Tolentino with a steal. Now a base hit. Drives in the go-ahead run. 0-1 to Amaya Bruno. 1 out, 1-1. Bottom of the 4th inning, and the pitch. Changeup lined on 1 hop to second, and the run's going to score. The throw to first in time. Damian retires Bruno. Holdren crosses home plate. Tolentino to third, and the Bee Diggers lead 2-1.
Now batting shortstop number 3.
And she had her off balance.
Yeah.
Here's Lefevre. Avery hit a long fly ball into the left center field gap that was caught by Victoria Blanco.
Almost to the fence.
Here's Kaya Grant. The pitch. Up and away. 1 ball and no strikes. The Bee Diggers have 2 hits in the inning. They're only 2 of the game. The offering swung on and fouled off the end of the bat. Again, an early swing. Count remains at 1-1. Two runs on 2 hits for Brush, a hit for Valley. The pitch. Swung on, grounded to third. Tricky hop, and the ball is going to be misplayed. A run will score. No RBI. Lawing with the error. Brush leads 3-1. But again, no RBI there for Lefevre on the misplay at third.
Great job by Avery Lefevre there.
But she put the ball on the ground, which counts.
Yeah.
Olivia Gillick popped to short. The Bay Diggers with a 2-run advantage now. And 2 errors have really killed Valley here. The offering. Changeup is popped up into shallow right center field and a dive, and it's not going to be caught out there. And now breaking for the plate was Lefevre. She'll go back. The ball gets away. And the runner to second off the back end. The hitter Gillick picks up the hit, the first of the year. And the Bay Diggers was second and third as Segura nearly got to that ball.
Avery Lefevre showing some speed there as she went from first to third really fast and almost went home.
Delaney Draggart grounded to short. Let's see, the Bay Diggers can tack on more. The pitch, swung on, popped up, left field, routine play to her right. It's made by Blanco. And the inning is over. The Brush Bay Diggers, though, capitalize on miscues. In the inning, 3 runs on 3 hits. 2 errors and 2 left on base. 4 innings are in the books. Brush 3, Valley 1 on 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Sean Beltran back with Evan James to the 5th inning we go. Brush 3, Valley 1. In Brush. 1 hit for Valley, an RBI single for Kendall Luark. Pitches in the dirt. To Victoria Blanco, 7, 8, and 9. The Diggers looking for their 2nd straight victory. The pitch, that bounces in 2-0. A total of 7 strikeouts for Rule, but none in the 4th inning. The offering. That is a strike on the outer half, belt high. Ball 2, strike 1.
B&B Appliance. B&B Appliance and Repair. From refrigerators to vacuums and everything in between. They have exactly what you need and service it too.
3-1. Bounced it in. Did Braylon Rule to the 7-hitter. And the 3-1 pitch. Fouled. Off the fist up the right side. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Brush 3, Valley 1, top of the 5th inning. The pitch. Swing and a miss and a ball in the dirt. Bruno's going to throw her out, and she does. 1 down, 8th strikeout for Braylon Rule.
Berlin having a really solid game today. I mean,
without a doubt,
one of the best.
Trinity Getman will now hit. She struck out her first time. The pitch. Swung on, fouled off to the right.
And Travis Lefevre with the catch. Oh, man. He just reached up and snagged it.
Oh, he's an athlete.
Oh, yeah.
No balls and a strike. And that pitch is low. 1-1. And the offering fouled. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out and the bases empty in the 5th inning. The Bay Diggers with a 3-1 lead over the Valley Vikings in brush. The pitch bounces in. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The offering swung on and lifted foul, out of play. Behind the catcher, Bruno. Oh, man. Still 2-2. And the pitch bounces in.
It's a full count here.
3-2 to the 8-hitter Trinity Getman. Braylon Rule looking for her 9th strikeout. The pitch. Now it's in the dirt. It's her 2nd walk instead. Here's Brianna Mercado. She reached on the air by Draggart and scored. I checked that. She did not score. Yeah, that error did not matter. And the pitch swung on and foul to the backstop. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out, 1 on. And Braylon Rule comes home. Swung on and fouled again to the screen. 0-2. I don't know how much we saved ourselves, man. The sun is right on top of us.
Now it is.
Wow. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch bounces in. Bruno blocks it.
I think I know what we got to invest in, John. It was like big umbrellas.
Yep.
That's what I'm talking about. That'd be a good investment.
1 ball, 2 strikes. The offering swung on, fouled off to the right. 5:01. This is 1010 KSIR Brush, Fort Morgan, Greeley. And KSIR.com, all part of the Eastern Plains Sports Network. There'll be a 1-2 pitch here to Mercado. And here comes Braylon Rule's offering. Outside.
They'll even the count at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and a 1 out here.
And the pitch swung on line, base hit, center field. Tatalini throw to second. It's high, got away, and it's off the glove of the third baseman Unrein, but backed up by Bruno.
Beaters had to kind of scramble to get there.
Now batting center fielder, number 3, Bailey Segura.
The number 1 hitter struck out twice in Segura, so she's due. Trailing 3-1 in the 5th inning is Valley. Tough to turn double plays in softball with a short field. Let's see, the Bee Diggers can do something. The pitch, down and in. A ball and no strikes. To Bailey Segura. The offering, swung on, grounded to third, and Unrein, it bobbles the ball, and everybody's safe. And the Bay Diggers have committed their 3rd error of the game.
Now batting pitcher, number 2.
And now the Valley Vikings have loaded bases.
The bases are loaded for Kaya Grant, who lined to first and struck out. Well, I'm a little bit stunned they're playing the infield end like this. You have a 2-run lead in the 5th inning. The pitch. Swing and a miss. No balls and a strike because a little flare is going to score 2.
Yeah, they have to protect here.
But a little flare, if you have the infield playing at their normal spots, could produce an out, but we'll see. This is a little bit of a risk here in the 5th inning with a 3-1 lead. And the offering. Swung on, lifted into shallow right field. That's going to drop for a base hit. A runner's going to score. The ball scoots away. And runner around third. Are they going to try to send Segura towards the plate on 2 hops? She slides. She's in there. And the game is tied at 3. And that's going to go a 2-ribby hit there for Kaya Grant.
10, Hannah White.
Give her a straight-up double on that one. Here's Hannah White, grounded out and reached on an error. So again, the Beat Diggers have hurt themselves defensively. Now they do have to play in with a game tied at 3. Hannah White officially is 0 for 2. The pitch swung on, grounded center field, a base hit. That's going to score a run. Runner around third, throw to the plate. They're not going to score that second run, but now to second on the throw is going to be Hannah White. It's 4-3. Segura scores. I thought it was Segura who scored earlier, but it was the other runner. And Valley has scored 3 runs in a frame.
Runners on second and third for them.
The pitch, swing and a miss to Tori Damians. It's grounded out twice.
We're still one out, John.
Can't walk hitters, and you can't make errors. Beat Diggers have done both in the inning. The offering, up and away. A ball and a strike. And the pitch, foul to the right. Ball 1, strike 2.
Kevin Fergus is going to need more softballs here soon if they keep hitting those.
He will. The offering, called, strike 3, outside corner, 2 down.
Much needed out there.
Much need a strikeout.
Yeah.
Luark has struck out and singled in the first run for Valley. They're up 4-3 on the Hannah White RBI single to take the lead. The pitch, up and away. One and 0. At third is Grant. At second is White. The offering swung on and foul to the backstop. 1-1. One ball, 1 strike, 2 down, 2 on, 3 across. The pitch upstairs. Ball 2, strike 1. Braylon Rule comes home. Swing and a miss. On a pitch at the knees, it's 2-2.
Braylon hoping to get the strikeout here.
And she does. Swing and a miss. And that is the end of the top of the 5th inning. 3 runs, 3 hits, an error, and 2 men left. 2 base runners left, excuse me. To the bottom of the 5th inning we go. Valley 4. And the Beat Diggers 3. And we'll keep it here for a second. Trying to reestablish the connection on 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. John Beltran and Evan James back in Brush. 4-3 Valley with a lead in the bottom of the 5th inning.
Leading off for your Beat Diggers,
And here we go. Top of the order, Braylon Rule.
Braylon Rule.
followed by Carly Tatalini and Mason Unrein.
Beat Diggers need a strong end of this inning to come back and take the lead from the Valley Vikings.
Braylon Rules 0 for 2. She's popped out twice. The right-hander Kaya Grant delivers up and away. One ball and no strikes. And the offering. Swung on, line, base hit, left field.
Nice job hitting the gap there by Braylon Rule.
She's 1 for 3.
Now batting center fielder, number 6, Carly Tatalini.
Tatalini walked and grounded out to the mound. 0 for 1. Braylon's going to be stealing, you would think.
Oh, yeah, especially with her speed.
Yeah, Coach Odo gets very aggressive in these situations, and he should. The pitch, swung on, chopped foul behind the plate.
And like you said, John, off Braylon took. She was headed for second.
Yeah. No balls and a strike. Here to Carly Tatalini. And the offering, change up in the dirt. Easy steal of second for Braylon Rule.
That throw was way behind her.
Well, it didn't matter. Change up, you're going to steal that every time.
Oh, yeah.
1 ball, 1 strike. On deck is Mason Unrein. 4-3 Valley in the 5th inning. And the pitch. Outside runner, not going to third. She was well off the bag.
Braylon's very aggressive with her base running.
Don't want to be too aggressive, though.
Oh, yeah, no. That leads to some issues.
2-1 to Tatalini. The pitch. Swung on line. Base hit right field. Braylon Rule's going to step on third. They're going to send her to the plate. The throw is going to be offline and cut off anyway. And the Beat Diggers have tied the game at 4 on a base hit to right field by Carly Tatalini in the 5th inning.
Number 9, Mason Unrein.
Definitely capitalizing there was Braylon Rule as she rounded third and headed for home.
Mason Unrein is 0 for 2, struck out and reached on a miscue. Sloppy defense we've seen in the last couple of innings. But 2 hits to begin the inning, squaring to bunt and lays it down foul. Way too much English on that one. You don't want to pull the bat back. You pull the bat back, and that's what creates the English on it. You just want to keep it steady. No balls and a strike. She had really ideal bunting position until she flinched with the bat just a tad. 0-1 with a runner at first, tied at 4, bottom of the 5th inning. Infield playing in, squaring to bunt, lays it down the first base side, and that is on the line. Fair! It's a base hit. Tatalini headed for third. Nobody's covering. Whoa, what a bunt there by Unrein up the first baseline.
Oh, man.
It hugged the line, and 3 hits to begin the inning for Brush.
Harley Holdred.
Well, this is Evan James's credit because he said they got to do something in the inning. They've been perfect so far. Holdren at a base hit scoring a run. She's 1 for 2. Nobody out, bottom of the 5th, tied at 4. Runners at the corners, the offering. Change up in the dirt, runner to second in Unrein.
Unrein with some stolen bases today.
Yep, it's a couple right there. 1 ball and no strikes. The right-hander, Kaya Grant, delivers. Swung on line, base hit right center field. I'm not sure why Unrein held up. She's going to step on third, scoring ahead of her is Tatalini. Now the throw's not going to be made to the plate. She slides in, and the Beat Diggers lead 6-4 on the 2-run single by Harley Holdren, who's got 3 RBIs today.
Great job there by Harley Holdren, the remaining senior for the Brush Beat Diggers.
Here's Nevaeh Tolentino, 1 for 2, popped out and singled. Yeah, Mason looked back, but I think she just misjudged where the outfielder was, and quite frankly, they had to play at the plate, but the pitcher cut
Yeah.
it off. So the Bee Diggers catch a little bit of a break there. Tolentino at 1 for 2. The pitch. Changeup swung on line. Base hit into left center field. The Bee Diggers on fire now. To second is Holdren.
Held up there by Tom Odell.
Now batting catcher, number 20.
Well, but you got to be your own coach there.
Yeah.
You've got it right in front of you. 5 hits to begin the inning for Brush. Amaya Bruno is grounded out twice. Oh for 2 in the game. And the pitch. Low. Well, the Bee Diggers led 1-0. Actually trailed 1-0, led 3-1, trailed 4-3. Now lead 6-4 in the bottom of the 5th inning. Looking for some big separation. Bruno is squaring to bunt and lays it up the third base side, and the throw to first in time. That'll go 5-4. Damian covering over there. Sacrifice bunt successful.
Shortstop,
1 out.
number 3. Avery LeFever.
Lefevre has popped out and reached on an error. 0 for 2 in the game. Only a sophomore. The pitch. Change up in the dirt. Blocked by Luark. One ball and no strikes. Went from a pitcher's duel to a slugfest.
Yeah.
Wind and pitch. Swung on and fisted in the air behind the plate. Luark doesn't see it, though. Well, that could have been an easy out, but instead it's 1-1.
She completely lost
Well, she
it
ripped
there.
the mask off, but couldn't locate the softball.
Yeah. Bank of Colorado is the only bank dedicated to help you make the most of living here. They're not just a bank in Colorado, they're Bank of Colorado. Proud supporter of local sports and academics.
1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 3 across, 2 on. 6-4 Brush, bottom of the 5th in the pitch. And that's down and in. Ball 2, strike 1 to Avery LeFever. Activity in the Valley bullpen up the left field line. And the right-hander Grant comes home. Swung on and fouled to the backstop. Temperature right now at 107 degrees.
Nah, you're lying.
I wish I would. No, I am lying. 2-2. I sold that pretty well, though.
Oh, you did. I just couldn't believe you.
Just feeling hotter, man.
It is.
2-2. The pitch. Swung on and lifted to center field. Should score a run. Segura is going to make the play. Oh. And off of third base for some reason was Harley Holdren, and Tom Odell not happy. 2 down.
Part of that learning process for the Bee Diggers.
Well, what happened is I think she was going to tag up, and then coach was going to say go, but then she was off the bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, that should have scored a run, or at least an attempted run at the plate. Now you need a 2-out hit to extend the lead. Gillick had a base hitter last time up. The pitch. Swung on line, base hit, right center field. That will score a run. Runner around third, and the throw towards the plate on a hop, and sliding in safely as Gillick goes to second is Nevaeh Tolentino. The Bee Diggers have 5 across in the bottom of the 5th inning and lead the Vikings of Valley 8-4.
Wonderful hit there by Olivia Gillick. I'll bring up Delaney Draggart here for the Bee Diggers.
0 for 2. Out of the 9 hole. This is all you, buddy. You said you got to do something in this inning. It's the biggest inning of the game. 8-4 Brush. The pitch. Swung on, lifted to left field, to her right. Still going back, and making the catch is Victoria Blanco. And Brush sends 9 to the plate. And they're finally retired in the 5th inning. 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 5 innings complete. With the score, Brush 8, Valley 4 on 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. All right, we'll keep it right here for now. We're back that quickly. Jeez. Oh, boy. It is 8-4. Let's see if we can read a live spot there, Evan.
Alrighty.
Whatever you got on page 1.
High Plains Bank, your friendly local community bank serving Wiggins and all surrounding areas. Find out more at highplainsbank.com. Beediger's doing a solid job here. And this softball game against the Valley Vikings at Jocelyn Union Fields in Brush, Colorado.
Leading in the top of the 6th inning, 8-4. Here we go, 6 outs away. Pitch is in the dirt to Olivia Lawing. 6, 7, and 8. Lawing at 0 for 2. 9 strikeouts for Braylon Rule. The pitch swung on, lifted foul off to the right. That was pitch number 93. Oh, 1 ball, 1 strike. You sure you're going to shower?
Yeah,
Okay, so am I.
maybe twice.
Yeah, well, I don't need that. I don't know. The pitch, that's down and away. Down and in, I should say. 2 balls, 1 strike. The Beediggers have trailed on a couple of occasions, but have their biggest advantage, 8-4 with 6 outs to go. Lawing awaits the 2-1. Swing and a miss. On a pitch at the knees, it's 2-2.
Evens the count there.
Well, I can see what's happening here. I was picking up some Wi-Fi that I didn't want on my phone.
No, that's always troublesome.
Yeah, that's 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on a pitch up and away. Strikeout number 10.
Got her swinging there. Nice job by Braylon Rule. I mean, this entire game, it's like watching a completely different person.
1 down.
Now batting left fielder, number 21, Victoria Blanco.
Blanco has struck out twice. The offering swung on, fouled off to the right. No balls and 1 strike. On deck is Trinity Getman. 8-4 Beediggers, 1 out, top of the 6th inning. The pitch, that is on the outside corner, strike 2.
Solid pitching here by Braylon Rule.
Can she pick up her 11th strikeout? She struck out the last 3 hitters. And the pitch swung on and chopped right back to the mound. Easy throw to first, 2 outs.
Now batting first baseman, number 19.
Trinity Getman has struck out and walked. 0 for 1. Rockies are coming up against the Texas Rangers here on 10-10 after this game.
Have to listen into that.
And the pitch bounces off the umpire. 1 ball and no strikes.
Poor Kevin.
No, well, that's why he's got the gear on as well. Wind and pitch. Swung on, hit slowly on the ground to third. And Unrein's got it, throw to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for Braylon Rule. 5 1/2 innings have been played. The Beediggers 8, the Valley Vikings 4 on 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Let's go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Hey, there's Evan James. I'm John Beltran. Evan is also on screen. Have you looked at yourself on the screen and said, gosh, I look good?
No, I mostly say, Gosh, I look stupid.
Okay, well, then now you know how I feel. All right, here we go.
Leading off for your B-Digger.
In the bottom of the 6th inning. Braylon Rule, Carly Tatalini, Mason Unrein. Braylon began the 5-run rally in the 5th inning with a base hit.
And here she is again, ready to make something else happen.
A new pitcher here for Valley. The offering, and that is a ball. 15 is the number. 1 ball and no strikes. That is Trinity Getman. Pitch upstairs, 2-0. Two balls and no strikes. The offering, that's upstairs, 3-0.
And Braylon really helping out her cause in the last half inning there.
Oh, yeah. Three balls, no strikes. Very high, ball 4. Here's Tatalini.
First base coach is kind of telling Tatalini, just wait for a strike.
Center fielder. Number
Haven't seen one yet.
Carly.
Kaya Grant now at first base. For Valley. And the pitch is swung on, grounded left side. That's going to be a tough play. The throw to second is going to be late. It'll be a base hit anyway. And now the ball gets away and ruled to third, so that'll be an error.
Rule
after
taking
the base
advantage
hit.
of that.
Yep.
The second baseman was kind of asking, are you okay? Because it hit her in the thigh, and it just didn't go get the ball, and no one was really covering third, so Braylon just takes off.
Mason Unrein had a bunt single. She's 1 for 3. If the B-Digger scores 6 runs in this frame, the game is over. The way they're going.
That would be nice, wouldn't it?
The pitch bounces in to second is Tatalini. One ball, no strikes. The B-Diggers up 8-4. They've scored 5 unanswered. That is on the bottom of the 5th inning. And the offering. Swing and a miss.
No.
I don't know what Unrein was swinging at there, but it was a terrible swing. I mean, she knows that too. Pitch was extremely high, and it was a changeup.
Yeah, Coach Odell was kind of over there like,
well,
what?
And she acknowledged it right at the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike to pitch. That's in the dirt, skips away. Here comes Braylon Rule. She scores in a wild pitch. And it's 9-4 B-Diggers. To third is Tatalini. Two and 1 here to the junior Mason Unrein. Well, now is her chance to deliver again, as she did with that gorgeous bunt in the 5th inning. 5 more runs in the inning by the B-Diggers. They will not take the field in the 7th. Nobody out. And Trinity Getman with a 2-1 pitch. Swung on, grounded to third. This will score a run. The play to first, and that's going to be late. That throw was sailing too slowly by Olivia Lawing, and beating it out is Unrein. It's 10-4. Give her the RBI and the base hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to throw with more urgency there. Harley Holdren's been big. 2 base hits, and she's driven in 3. Brush has scored 7 unanswered runs. And the pitch. That bounces in, bounces away. The steal anyway. Unrein was going.
And I got to say, even watching from last year when Macy Unrein was playing in the varsity spot, she looks a lot more aggressive on these bases.
Yeah,
than
well,
she did.
she wasn't in the starting lineup much,
No.
but you're right. But big difference between sophomore and junior year. Swung on and chopped to short. Nice play by White. High throw to first, but in time. To third is Unrein. 1 out. Harley Holdren
Now batting right
is now 2 for 4.
Nevaeh Tolentino.
Tolentino's been clutch, 2 for 3 in this game. The Bay Diggers are either 4 runs away or 3 outs away. Looking in, the pitch, and that ball hit her. It grazed the jersey. On the hit batter, here's Amaya Bruno, 0 for 2 with a sac bunt. I'm starting to sweat like a farm animal.
Do you want your hat?
No, I don't want the hat. That'll make it worse. I have plenty of liquid in me, and it's leaving the system
rapidly.
And the pitch. That bounces in, bounces away. Here comes Unrein. She scores. Sliding in on the wild pitch. The second is Tolentino, 11-4 Brush.
Bee Diggers capitalized on that one with a runner at second in the form of Nevaeh Tolentino as well.
On deck is
Avery Lefebvre.
That is correct.
Yeah. See, I'm getting good at this, John.
You're getting really good.
Starting to find out who's who.
1-0 pitch. Swung on, popped up, shallow left field. Shortstop is out. The catch is made by White. Throw back to second. Back in time is Tolentino, 2 down.
Now batting shortstop, number 3,
Avery Lefebvre is 0 for 3. 2 pop-ups and has reached on an error. Her issue is that she's been out in front of pitches. If she waits, she'll hit the ball on the ground, as she did the second time. Pitch. Swung on, line foul. Off to the right side, it's 0-1.
She kind of got excited at that one.
Trying to go the other way on the inside outswing. No balls and a strike. The Bee Diggers have scored the last 8 runs of the game and lead by 7. No balls and 1 strike to Lefebvre. They didn't score till the 4th inning, neither did Valley. The pitch, and that is a little bit high on the off speed. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Almost cut her swinging there.
That's Evan James.
And that's John Beltran.
Yeah, well, in a second, let me start talking again. And the pitch. That is a ball down and in, taking a lot off these pitches. Ball 2, strike 1. Olivia Gillick waits to hit next. 2-1. I know, isn't he weird? I know, she's looking at me. This guy's weird. I know, he's really weird. Don't look at me. I'm normal. And that pitch is up and away to the screen. Boy, did I throw you under the bus, Evan.
Shoot.
And count is at 3-1. The wild pitch sends the runner to third. Lefebvre in a hitter's count. It's him. See, they keep looking at me. It's free. And that pitch is down and in, and it's a walk. I don't know why they did look at me. Am I talking Portuguese or something? Maybe that's it.
Maybe, I don't know.
Gillick has 2 base hits. A couple of RBIs in that last one. A home run will end this.
Yeah.
Bee Diggers looking for their second home run of the year. Braylon Rule had an inside the Parker against Resurrection Christian. The pitch, and that's off the glove. Here comes the runner to the plate. Tolentino slides in. It's 12-4. Lefebvre headed to third. No throw. That's aggressive base running.
That really was. I mean, she was close enough to make a play, just didn't realize it. The pitcher was.
1 ball, no strikes. And they have scored 12 runs in the last 3 innings.
It's incredible.
And the pitch. That bounces in off the umpire, Fergus.
Lefebvre kind of tempted to run there.
2-0. On deck is Delaney Draggart. The B-Diggers looking to hit around for the second time in as many frames. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs, 4 across, a runner at third. The right-hander Trinity Getman comes home. Swung on, fisted in the air, caught by the shortstop White, and that's the inning. Well, in that bottom of the 6th inning, the B-Diggers do it again. They pick up 4 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 left. Evan, should we go to the 7th?
Let's do it.
In 1 minute, the B-Diggers lead the Valley Vikings 12-4 on 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network.
In the beginning, there was wood.
Plains Sports Network.
Number 5,
1010
Brianna
KSIR.
Mercado.
Brianna Mercado will lead off the 7th. The B-Diggers lead the Valley Vikings 12-4, 9-1-2 against Braylon Rule, who's been a strikeout machine in the game, and that pitch is a strike on the outer half. Braylon Rule today has struck out 11.
That's incredible.
The pitch, up and away, 1 ball, 1 strike. It was 1-0 Valley on an RBI single in the 4th inning from Kendall Luark. B-Diggers came back. We'll recap it shortly. The pitch, swung on, grounded to third. Unrein plays it off bottom of the glove, throws to first in time. Excellent play by Mason Unrein. 1 down. She stayed with the ball.
Yeah, great job there by Macy Unrein.
Bailey Segura struck out twice and reached on a miscue. She's 0 for 3. Valley will drop to 3-5. The B-Diggers headed to Strasburg on Saturday morning at 11 o'clock. They'll be at 2-1.
That'll be just John there for you.
The pitch, that's a strike. No balls and a strike. Thank goodness, because I'm spending the night in Strasburg. The offering. What's so funny about that? Oh, you think I'm lying? 0-2. I am lying.
That's what
No
I was
balls and
thinking.
2 strikes. Well, I know, but you didn't say it.
It was just the look on your face, John.
Well, I'm trying to play poker here. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. The base is empty. 12-4. Brush over Valley in the pitch. That is down and in. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here to Bailey Segura. The offering. Swung on, grounded to second. Draggart has it go underneath her glove. Another error by Brush. They're going to win this game, but they have not played well defensively.
Yeah. That's one thing I think Tom Odell is going to address.
Well, he's not going to put up with it. I'm
No.
telling you that now. He will not. He won't tolerate those types of mistakes, especially on routine plays.
You got to get your glove down, and you got to make that play.
The B-Diggers have committed 4 errors in the game, and that swung on and fouled back. I mean, you play Eaton or a University, Sterling, they're going to blast Brush if they don't play better defensively, and that's just, that might seem like an opinion, but trust me, I know what those teams have done this year.
I mean, just look at, sophomore Sadie Ross for Eaton. Her pitching alone.
Well, that's it, the pitch, way outside. And the thing is, they made some routine plays, routine errors.
Yeah.
Grounders, a bad throw. Got to make these plays. These are not tough errors. The pitch, swung on and fouled back.
I mean, even if we're talking about this game alone, look at what happened when the Vikings made those 2 errors. We scored a lot.
1 ball and 2 strikes. And the pitch, swung on and lifted foul down the left side. And the left fielder going over. Oh, nearly making the catch over there. Along the left field line was Holdren. And she actually got there in time. She kind of overran it.
Yeah.
But it's no error there. It's just a strike. Boy, she closed a lot of ground, a lot of speed over there. And she's well off that line. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, 1 on. And the pitch. Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt. Bases occupied. 12th strikeout for Braylon Rule.
Now batting shortstop, number 10, Hannah White.
That's hilarious, Kevin. 2 down. The
Oh,
7th
no.
inning. Yeah, he's referring to what happened in Scotts Bluff, a 2.5-hour lightning delay. They never played until last night. I had to go back there for a second time. And the pitch. Swing and a miss.
I was way upstairs.
No balls and 1 strike. Boy, what a home plate umpire. He's a comedian, too. And the offering. Swing and a foul.
Now you just wait
0-2.
till the Kevin and Evan show down
No.
in baseball.
That's going to be trouble. We should have a sun delay. It's been in my eyes half the time when I turn to the right. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 strike away. Braylon Rule with 12 strikeouts, swinging a foul.
I'd support that, John. I mean, it's a valid reason. But you still won't put on your hat.
Yeah. But you notice, I don't know how anybody reacted around here. They kind of like, what's he saying? Yeah. It was like, I mean, Brian Lynch knew, but everyone, what do you mean lightning delay? And that's low. Runner to second to throw the slide. Safe.
Oh.
It'll be a steal there for Bailey Segura.
Avery Lefevre with the almost running grab.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Here to Hannah White, who is 1 for 3. 12-4 brush in the 7th. Wind and pitch. Swung on and fouled at the plate.
My dog's on his second nap.
Is he really?
He is. He got
All
up for a
right.
bit, and now he's on a second nap. So
How about that? 13 strikeouts? Nope, up and away. 2-2. We'll get to the postgame show immediately after the last out.
sounds good with me.
But you got to get Hannah White out here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, runner at second. The pitch swung on, lined up the middle, and it's a base hit into center field. The throw to third, and the ball was dropped by Unrein. If not, they would have had her. It'll be a single. Runners in scoring position now. They would have had her.
About ran into her there.
Well, again, but that's the defense the Bee Diggers have got to improve upon, situational defense.
The number 22, Tori Damien.
Tori Damien is 0 for 3, grounded out twice and struck out. Braylon Rule has registered 12 strikeouts in the game. The pitch swung on and fouled straight back. 0-1. All right. Well, we still have some time.
All right.
Game time temp, you want to guess? No, I mean now, not game time.
Okay, let's do 92 degrees.
91.
Oh, shoot.
Still in the 90s. The offering. Swung on, grounded to first. Jillick has got it, steps on the bag, and the Bee Diggers have won the game.
She dropped it there for a second. Oh, no.
12-4 the final score. Postgame show brought to you by
The postgame show is brought to you by Stubbs Gas and Oil. Fill up your cooler and gas up your car. Stubbs Gas and Oil. Easy and convenient, which makes them the only stop you need on your way to the big game.
the Bee Diggers won 12-4. 12 runs, 11 hits, 4 errors, 5 left on base. 4 runs, 5 hits, 3 errors, 6 left on base for Valley. The winning pitcher was Braylon Rule with 12 strikeouts. The loss went to Kaya Grant. Time of the game, 1 hour and 42 minutes. Valley led 1-0 on the RBI single from Kendall Luark, but back came the Bee Diggers with 3 runs in the bottom of the 4th inning. Harley Holdren tied the game with an RBI single. Maya Bruno with a ground out. Avery Lefevre reached on an air, scoring a run, making it 3-1. Valley, though, scored 3 runs in the top of the 5th inning. Kaya Grant with a 2-run double. Hannah White with an RBI single, but the Bee Diggers put it away. In the bottom of the 5th inning, Tatalini RBI single tied the game. Harley Holdren 2-run single gave him a 6-4 lead. And then Olivia Jillick with a 2-run single made it 8-4, and the Bee Diggers scored 4 more runs there. Brush improves to 2-1. Valley drops to 3-5. When are you with me again? You have no idea.
So,
it's going to be a while.
Yeah, I'm coming back on Sunday. So next week,
All right,
if there's
we'll
a
find
game.
out. Yeah, we'll find out. All right, the Bee Diggers back in action coming up on Saturday morning in Strasburg against the Indians. 11 o'clock start right here on 1010, as well as KSIR.com. For Evan James, I'm John Beltran. The final score from Jocelyn Needham Field here in Brush. The Bee Diggers defeat the Valley Vikings 12-4 on 1010 KSIR, KSIR.com, and the Eastern Plains Sports Network.